Hello everybody, Uniquely Lady Charlotte, and I'm sitting in a parking lot. You know, sometimes things can seem to just go wrong so fast that you actually have to stop and just sit somewhere and be quiet. To think of a new plan, to think of a way to just try to make it. I'm gonna give you a rundown of my week, and I'm not trying to bring anybody down. But I'm going to tell you everything that I've been through this week, because I know God's going to turn it around. He always does. Always does. Let's start with my bank account was compromised. How I found this out was when I got paid. What was that? When I got paid some bills, and then next thing you know, money started disappearing. And I'm like, whoa, where'd this come from? Where'd that come from? And, hey, what the hell is going on? So I called the bank, and first they took out a loan payment. I had just given them $540 on this loan because I'm trying to knock things down. I'm just trying to put myself in a better position financially. So I paid $540 on this bill. So I knocked half of it down. That was earlier this month. Those payments should have kept me going until June. So they took another payment. So I called them like, hey, what's going on? You know, I paid $540, so why'd you take another $52 payment? Oh, well, you can pay extra. Okay, I understand that. I said, but I wasn't trying to pay extra. I was trying to make monthly payments in advance, so if the time came, I could pay extra if I had the extra. You know. So she's like, okay. So she put my money back. All right. Had to go get that $52. This job seeking service keeps taking $32 out of my account every month for a subscription that I have had canceled I don't know how many times. But it always seems to go back to me being on this subscription. Okay. I don't like that. So I called the bank. And I'm like, hey, I even called you guys and asked. I mean, I wasn't rude to the customer service rep, but I said, you know, I even called the bank and made to make sure that they block this group from taking this money out of my account because I'm having problems with them. They keep taking it. They'll refund the money, but they keep taking it. So she said, oh, they're going through your debit card. That's how they're getting it. So I'm like, dang, okay. So she said, we can dispute the charges, or we can issue you a new debit card. Then she says, wait, because I didn't get to the other part where my money is missing, you know. So she says, oh, wait, they've already reissued you a new card on the 19th. I said, I don't have a new card in the mail. She said, no, they just reissued it. It could take 5 to 10 days for you to get it. So I'm like, what? Because I need this money that's in the bank. That money was going to go toward my medicine. You know, along with the donations, I was going to put that toward the medicine to get my first 4-pack of medicine. So she said, so in order to stop them from taking money, we have to destroy the card. And you have to destroy the card and we reissue another one. I'm like, okay. All right, well, let's just do that. Because I just passed payday. And now my money is in the bank. You know, they were able to refund me this money. You know, I went through some hoops to get that done. I ordered something online. Something cheap. It was $5 and some change. I ordered a SanDisk card online to go from to my phone so I can, you know, so my phone won't cut off or shorten my videos. All right. So, next thing you know, I ordered it from a guy that looked like he had 26 letters in his name over in China. But when I finally got my package, I got it day before yesterday, and it was shipped out of Georgia. So I'm like, what the heck is that about? But anyway, so I found out from the young lady that my bank account had been compromised, and that's why they went ahead and reissued me a card. Now, my thing is, my bank didn't call me, nothing. I still had this debit card that I was using. Okay. Now I don't have a debit card. So I can't go to the bank to get any money out. Okay. Now, this is another situation that I'm in right now that the reason why I needed the money out of the bank so I can go, that I was going to use toward my medication. All right, so we get an email at work, and the people are saying in the email that we have to have a physical before the 28th of February, or your insurance premiums are going to go up. So I'm thinking, man, I got to get a physical. I can't afford several, $100 increased premium. So my boss said, yeah, it goes up, and it goes up to be a lot. So he's like, I'm getting mine on Monday. So I'm like, okay, but I'm thinking to myself, I don't have a way to get this, because I work from 8 to 5. I don't have a way to get this money out the bank. So I said, well, okay, maybe my card will be at the house. It didn't arrive. So I'm like, okay, well, I can get the money out Monday. I have to go physically to the bank, maybe during my lunch hour. And then I got to find time after work I can get the physical. I think they're open till 7:30 or 7 o'clock. CVS is open, mini clinic, to 7:30 or something like that. One of them, CVS, I believe, got the mini clinic. All right, so anyway. So then I come over here to the urgent care to get my physical. I'm like, it's closer to my house than the CVS. So let me go to the urgent care. I booked an online appointment. Supposed to have been seen at 12:55. I have an FSA card. So I'm like, dang, that's right. I got $70 on the card. So I called them, after I booked the appointment, asked them how much is the physical. I just need a regular physical. I don't need nothing fancy. I just need a regular physical. She told me it was $79. So I'm like, dang, I got $70 on one card. Scotty gave me $6 to get something to eat. Scotty's at home sleep. So, I need to get this done while I'm out here. Plus, I got 2 bars of gas. I'm like, oh, man. Now, I'm not touching that money that was donated to me toward my medicine. The Cash App and the PayPal donations that came in, I'm not touching that, because that's for my medicine, so I'm not messing with that. So I go up to the desk and I ask her at 12:30, because I came early. I said, if I give you my FSA card and cash, I said, can I, because I was going to dig around in my purse. You have all that loose change, because I would have had $76. I said, can I make my payment that way for this physical that I got to have? She said, sure. All right, so I fill out all the stuff. I do the little, the check-in on the little iPad thing. I go back up there, because she's ready to take my payment. Card declined. I called the card. $70 is on the card, but it declined the card. So I'm like, okay, I've never used the card before. So maybe I need to speak to a customer service rep, or maybe I need to activate the card again, because I've done it one time. So, and that money coming out of my check. So I call the number. And that you can't activate your card online, over the phone, but unless it's Monday through Friday, they don't have, it's not computerized where I can activate my debit card like most companies have. And there are no live representatives Monday through Friday, Saturday and Sunday. I have to call them on Monday. To activate my card possibly, and to talk to a representative to see why my card isn't working. So I went over to the gas station, the QT, and I'm just sitting here in the car with the car off, because this has been 1 week. And there was one day I didn't tell you about. I'm not going to tell you about that. I had a really rough day at work. So I'm just like, Scotty didn't want to ride with me. He at home sleep. He don't never want to go anywhere. I'm going to just put that out there. He don't never want to go anywhere and do nothing. I understand he's tired. He normally working 6 days a week. So I understand that. So I haven't fussed. I haven't said anything. I just left the house. So now I'm just sitting here. Oh, let me go on. Candy Cane called. Uniquely Lady Candy Cane, my oldest. She called and she's telling me about her problems. And I'm listening. Like mothers do, I'm listening. And finally she said, what's wrong with you? And I said, no, I don't want to discuss it. Just go ahead and tell me what you're talking about. So she finished it out. And then she said, no, what's wrong with you? So I told her what was wrong. I told her I needed, $79 to get this physical that I have to have before the 28th of February. And I told her my insurance premiums were going to go up. And I'm sitting in a parking lot. I can't even go do Uber or Postmates or anything because I have 2 bars of gas. Because I was going to do that to try to get, the $78. Well, I'm sorry, the $79. But I can't even do that. I got 2 bars of gas. That'll get me home. Now, Scotty, he'll give me gas money. But I just hate to have to bother him about that. Sometimes you don't want to bother people. Sometimes. Just, when they help you enough, sometimes you just don't want to bother anybody with any more of your BS. So anyway, Candace said, I said, Candace, do you have $79? She said, I do, but you know what I got to do with it? I said, I know. I can get it back to you on Monday. I just got to walk into the bank and get it. I told her about my debit card, and she's like, I told you a long time ago you should have left that bank. I've been at that bank since the 90s. Maybe it is time to change. But I did open up an online Chime banking account. And I wanted to switch over after I paid off this loan. I wanted to switch over to the online banking thing because my bank ain't doing it for me no more. So anyway, she said, well, let me Cash App it to you. And the damnedest thing happened. She said, Mom, this ain't never happened before. I said, what? She said, it says thinking. Cash App is actually saying it's thinking. And there's this little wonder wheel spinning around. I've never seen the wonder wheel myself personally. She said, I can't believe this is happening. Yeah, I do. I do. I believe it's happening. I believe it is happening. So, I asked the urgent care lady, what time do you close today? She said 4:30. I said, okay. I said, I may be back. So she gave me my paper back. She said, if you come across the money, that way you don't have to fill out this form again. I said, you're right. Okay, well, thank you. So I thought, boom, I'll just go do Uber Eats. I'll go do Postmates and make this money. Come back, get this physical. That would have given me almost 4 hours to make this money. But no, 2 bars of gas. That's enough to get me home. And, I can't use this $6. $6 ain't going to do nothing. Cause $6, 2 something gallon, ain't going to do nothing. So I guess I'll head back home and just lay down and put the cover over my head. I'm going to lay on the couch and watch TV. I think I might, I don't know. I'm thinking I might have a pink eye or something. Well, no, I don't have a pink eye. It's something going on with this eye, and it's swollen and it's red and it's little. You see how the eye's little? Something going on with it. And I don't feel my best today, so maybe it is best that I just go home and just end up paying the high-ass premium. Well, I'm going home. I'm going to lay on the couch, and I'm going to put the cover over my head. Oh, one happy note. Again, I want to thank everybody that's using Cash App and PayPal to send me your donations. And again, everybody else that donated through